guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Celine. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. It's the red button somewhere around here. It's absolutely free. YouTube won't charge you and I most certainly wouldn't charge you. So please join my family, and enjoy this ride with me. Let's grow and let's enjoy in this YouTube space that we're in. So guys, today I've come to you with another video, or well, it's not a tutorial, another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my foundation, so my foundation collection. So I have in front of me like all my foundations, the foundations I use for my face. I have other foundations because I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. I tend to buy a lot of foundations, so I have lots more in different shades, in different brands for different skin tones. So but today I'm going to just be sharing, for God's sakes, really. I'm sorry about the horn, guys. I really don't know what's happening. But anyways, today I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my own foundations, like the ones that are my skin tone that I use for myself. Some of them might be a bit lighter than I am, so I kind of tend to like mix and match some my dark foundation with the other ones that are light. Like I've gotten so dark, or I've gotten darker than I used to be before, so a few of them I have to mix with like a darker foundation to actually make it match my skin tone. Like, can you see what's going on right here? Like, my face feels a little bit lighter than my neck. Guys, it's conversation for another day. Anyways, I didn't really mix this one too well with my dark foundation, but anyways, that is not the subject of today's video. So I'm just going to be sharing with you guys like all my foundations, and the ones I like most and the ones I like least, the ones I use a lot and whatnot. So let's jump right into the video. Okay guys, so I'm like, there's no alphabetical order in how I'm going to be presenting these foundations. I'm just going to, as my hand touches them, I'm going to show you guys. So first off is the Black Opal Stick Foundation. I'm sure a lot of you have used this foundation before. So this is actually like the old formula of the Black Opal foundation stick. I'm actually almost out of it, and this is in the shade Carob. I really love the coverage of this foundation, but it is stupendously oily. My goodness. Like, if you use this foundation in the next 30 minutes to 1 hour, you are going to be a puddle of oil. Like, there's going to be so much greasing on your face, like you could literally fry an egg on your face. That's just the downside of this foundation, but the coverage is amazing. I love it. So it's really one of my best foundations, or it's one of my best foundations, even if it wasn't that oily. Next up, I have this this is the Black Radiance Color Perfect liquid makeup foundation. This foundation, I actually have not used it. So my sister-in-law recently traveled to the United States, and I was like, oh, buy me makeup, buy me anything, go to the drugstore and just look for anything and buy for me. So she bought me this foundation. I'm yet to try it out, and I feel it's going to be lighter than my own. I might have to like mix it with my darker foundation, but anyways, I'm yet to try out this foundation, and this is in the shade brownie. This is in the shade brownie, so I feel it's a little bit darker, or a little bit lighter than I am, so I might probably have to like mix it with my lighter foundation to make it work for me. But I'm going to be doing a review of this foundation, so look out for that. So next up is this is like a 2-in-1. This is the Flawless Ivy foundations. So this is the oil-free foundation, 100% waterproof matte, and this is the HD, or high definition waterproof 24-hour matte foundation. So it's the same brand. So I actually like the formula of this one better than this one. Like, this one dries super fast. I actually have a review of these two foundations on my channel, but just to briefly state, I prefer the formula of this one to this one. This one like dries super fast. Before you even say abracadabra, the foundation has dried and you don't really have enough time to blend it. But this one, it gives you ample time to blend the foundation into your skin. So I love the formulation of this one. I think this is like a revamped formula of this one. So yeah, this is in the shade Nutmeg, and this is in the shade Ebony. So I've gotten darker than nutmeg was what I used to use before, but I've gotten darker than nutmeg. So now I have switched to ebony. So yeah, it's ebony that I use now. Okay guys, so the next foundation I'm going to be talking about is my BH Cosmetics liquid foundation, naturally flawless. So there was a particular BH Cosmetics foundation that I bought, I really loved. I think it was a high definition foundation, I can't remember though. So I loved that foundation too much, but sadly I think they discontinued the foundation because when I wanted to get a new bottle, it wasn't on their website anymore. So instead, this is the one that they came out with, and I was like, okay, maybe it might just be as good as that one. It wasn't. This foundation is not bad, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad foundation. The formulation is not bad. It's just that, you know, when you have a mindset or an expectation for one product, and when you now get another, it's like it's not the same. That's just how I am with this one. So this foundation, it gives you more like a sheer and skin like texture. Like when you apply it on your skin, it feels like skin like and everything. So that's nice. Like if you don't want like full coverage, if you don't want anything too gang, this foundation is for you. This is I got the shade Deep Cocoa. So that's just it. I don't know, I'm still trying to wrap my head around loving this foundation, but it's my money, I gotta use it. So yeah, this is another foundation. So next up, I'm going to be talking about the ZKL Pro Matte. Ooh, I thought I had another ZKL. I can't find that one. So I have the ZKL Pro Matte High Definition Foundation, and this is in the shade Mocha. So ZKL is a Nigerian brand based in Lagos, in Nigeria here. So yeah, I have gone through one of their other foundations. I'm going to try and see if I can find it. If I can't find it, but I've used the foundation. In fact, I have a review of that foundation on my channel. So but the thing about that foundation, let me just see if I can find that foundation. Hold up. Okay guys, so I found the foundation. So this is the ZKL Even True Pro Coverage HD foundation. So yeah, this is the foundation I was talking about. So they are both from the same brand, ZKL Cosmetics. So this is the Pro Matte, and this foundation is pretty oily. Like the oiliness of this foundation is like my Black Opal HD foundation stick. Like that's how oily this foundation can get. I currently prefer to use it to like blend into like other foundations. Another thing, it's like super reddish, this foundation, so I prefer to blend it into my more yellowy foundations and, you know, to use and apply on my skin. But other than that, the coverage and everything is nice. The same thing with this one. They say it's a matte foundation as usual. You know, it does dry. It lasts for like about 4 hours, and then before you start to see oil and shine. But I love this foundation. It's actually a very nice foundation. Yeah, moving on to my next foundation, I have the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shame and this is in the shade Warm Coconut. This is actually lighter than I am, so I tend to mix it with I actually told my sister-in-law when she traveled, like, okay, buy me Maybelline Super Stay in Mocha. She went to get Warm Coconut, so I have no choice. It was a gift and I have to use it. So I definitely usually blend this foundation with like my darker foundation. Actually, I think I have a review of this foundation on my channel. I'm not sure, I think so, but anyways, yeah, the foundation is amazing. 24 hours, nope, not in this Nigerian weather. It doesn't last for 24 hours, but it is an amazing foundation. You should get it. So next off, I have the Mary Kay Medium Coverage Foundation. This is like an oldie but goodie in Nigeria. Like if you are a Nigerian or a Nigerian makeup artist or anyone, like you would have used Mary Kay at one point in your life, but sadly it now became like pretty expensive. So this foundation retails for I think 4,000 something to 5,000 depending on where you live and where you buy it. But this is in the shade Bronze 607, normal to oily skin. This foundation is bomb. Like I like the foundation, it's very nice, but it's so orangey. Like the foundation, once you just apply it on your face, it looks okay, but by the time you like go through the day, you start looking like an oompa loompa, like you're looking very orange, which is an annoying thing about the foundation. But every other thing, it's a very lovely foundation. So I still got it because I tend to use it like on my clients, and I tend to like use on myself, but I mix with like warmer or more yellowy foundations just to neutralize that oranginess or redness that this foundation has. But this foundation, it's still bae even up till today. Okay guys, so I'm trying to speed up so this video is not so long. So the next up I have is the LA Girl Pro Matte. Okay, I'm going to do these two together. So this is the LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation, and this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. Guys, these foundations are bomb. Like this, especially this illuminating one. Hey, this foundation has my heart. Like I have bought, every time this foundation has finished, I have bought and bought and bought. Like this foundation, I'm not sure clients would love the luminosity of this foundation, but for me, I love the luminosity of this. I just love everything about this foundation. It just gives you that like inward glow. Like you're like, girl, I'm glowing. Can you see my glow? Can you see my inner beauty glow? Like that's what this foundation does for you, and I love it. It's an amazing foundation. The coverage also is beautiful. Excuse the dogs, my neighbors. And this one too, this also is nice. This is the matte version of this one. So this is the luminous one, this is the matte one. So it's still the same thing I would say about this foundation. It is, hey Jesus, what is going on? Anyways, please do not mind the dogs barking. I don't know whether it's a thief that entered their house. I don't understand. But anyways, this foundation, this Pro Matte foundation is amazing. It is as amazing as this one, but I tend to reach more for this one. Especially when I want like this dewy, natural glow, I tend to reach for this one. Okay, next up, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and this is in the shade Mocha. So guys, honestly, I have not tried this foundation before. So there was the makeup fair that happened, I think it was in May or June. So I was like, oh, and there's this lady that like I usually like to buy like my makeup from, like during the makeup fair, because she gives really nice discounts. So I was like, I've never tried this Maybelline Fit Me at all before. Like I have one I use on my clients, which is like super light on me. I've never used it before. So I was like, okay, let me just get one for my shade. And then this is how I got this one. So I have never tried this foundation before. Hopefully I will get to try it in a video. You know, honestly, it was in the stash. Like I have so much makeup that sometimes I don't even know what I've used and what I've not used. Like I was just going through myself, like, okay, getting ready for this video. I was like, okay, let me just, I was like, oh, yo, I can't remember buying this foundation. So yes, I now remember, like, I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to try this foundation and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it. But from all the reviews that have been on YouTube, I'm sure it's an amazing foundation. I will hopefully get to try it soon. But yeah, this is among my stash.